Well, hello, and welcome back to yet another incredible video. And today, you guys are gonna come along with me on this journey as I attempt to do some trash to treasures. Now, I went through some trials and I went through some tribulations, but I think in the end, we came out with some pretty amazing looking DIYs. Let me show you what we did and what we ended up with. Let's go. Okay, so here's the items that we're going to be using. One is this cutting board that I think I originally thrifted and it was about to hit the trash and I was like, nope, it's still cool. Let's do something with it. The next thing I'll be using is one of these empty bottles that held some grated Parmesan cheese. I love the size and the shape of this bottle, and so I'm going to put it to work. The other thing that I will be using, and I thought this was the coolest thing, is I bought a set of hot sauces because if you guys don't know, I have a second channel, which is BOK Media Food Freaks, where I try really cool stuff, including hot sauces, and it came in this gigantic wooden box. And I was like, why would you throw this away? So we're gonna try to see if we can put these things to work. So let's start with this box. So right away, I go ahead and remove that kind of jute rope handle, if you will, as well as any tags. And then I go outside and I give the outside of the box a coat of black spray paint and the inside of the box a coat of, I believe it was dark walnut, okay? The other thing that I do is I take one of those frames that we all knew and loved when Dollar Tree put them out, and I cut it in half, and then I give that a coat of black spray paint as well. And you guys will watch as this comes together. So on the day that I filmed this, it was roughly about 90 degrees up in my attic filming space. So I chose to film this in one of 3 other filming spaces that I have in the house, but I am still trying to dial in my frame. So hopefully everything is in the frame, but if it isn't, keep in mind, we will dial it in. But I was trying not to be up in the attic sweating to death. So we're gonna get what we get. So I like the way this came out, and I'm really, really glad I was able to utilize that box, because who was gonna throw that away? Who was gonna throw that wood box away? I don't know, but I do like the way that this tray came out. Well, I'm gonna take a hot second and talk about the ladies who I collaborate with. Joy from Joyful Designs. And when you think about Joy from Joyful Designs, think about innovation. Think about taking a turn to do something entirely different that you've never seen before, and think about jute. There's also Donna, the Creole crafter. And what's she doing? She's doing farmhouse. And I'll throw the word chic on there because the things that she does are always done with perfection and always done from the heart. Also think about Melinda from the Crafty Doll. She just recently changed her name. And when you think about Melinda, you think about arrangements, you think about styling, and you think about how to put things together in a way that is just bringing your whole home into the light. These ladies are definitely worth checking out, and make sure that you head on over to the playlist when you finish up here. So this second DIY is one of those ones that I love because it's just quick and simple, right? It's a piece of trash that has a really good shape already to it, and then I'm just going to transform it with some spray paint, and then I'm going to throw some flowers into it. It wasn't an incredibly complicated arrangement, so I just did it off camera, but you guys will see what it looks like in just a moment. Okay, so get ready because this is where the trials and the tribulations start, okay? And it's funny because I thought that this one was going to be the easier DIY of all of these. I had planned it out. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. So I took that cutting board and I had one of those placemats that I picked up a long time ago. You guys have seen me use these before. And I was going to try my new stenciling technique that I've been using, right? You put down the Mod Podge, you put down the thing you're stenciling, and then you do a little bit of Mod Podge over the top, and then you dry it, and then you go out and spray paint it or whatever you want to do. So it starts off fine, and I know exactly what I did wrong now. I put way too much Mod Podge on for that top coat. That was ridiculous. I don't know what I was thinking. Apparently I was just like getting it in, and it failed, and you will see that because when I go to pull my stencil up after I had spray painted it, the pattern is not there because it did not make its way through that thick coat Mod Podge that your girl put down on it. So I flipped it over. You guys will not see this part. I attempted to do another stencil on the back, which I did not like because it did not go with my set. So then I spray painted it again using a whole different color, and then came through with that same placemat and did another stencil. And that one came out very nice in my personal opinion. And then I went about kind of distressing it by sanding it and doing a couple different things. In the end, I was amazed at what it looked like because it did have this like kind of rustic, really cool chopping board feel, but we are going to go through it trying to get there, okay? So watch. So if you haven't guessed, the challenge this month was Trash to Treasure kitchen decor. And we were tasked with doing a cutting board, a tray, and a Trash to Treasure arrangement. So those are the DIYs that you guys have seen in this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys think I nailed it. I did the best I could with the trash that I had. Well, as always, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you guys will check out the playlist in my description box and see what the other ladies put together this month. I also hope that you will choose to subscribe if you haven't already, and of course you know that you can come back, hang out, and be okay with us.